If you are watching from the EU, good afternoon. If you're watching from the NA, but no matter where you're watching from, we've got an exciting match here today to start us off with this block of 3. My name is Psychaotic. With me in the booth, I've got Locky11, and on the cams is Wonder T-Man. And to get us going today, we have Vertigo taking on Blast. This is a huge match. Locky, why don't you tell us why?
I mean, anyone from EU will know why this is a very significant match. These are potentially two of the biggest teams, biggest names in EU, have been fighting for that first and second place. They've been trading off games. I mean, they were the top 2 at the LAN event, and I'm sure they'll be maybe the top 2 or top 3, depending if Gravity can take something off of them when it comes into the finals. And we are nearing the finals so much now. So this is the game before that. This is the one last chance they will have to play against each other in a match sort of style, discounting scrims and stuff, to play against each other, to verse each other and have a fight and see who comes out on top right before finals. And to me, I feel like that's just as important, if not more important, than finals, because this is what's gonna tee them up for what's actually gonna happen in the finals. Maybe this is gonna show us what might happen, or maybe this will just be random. Maybe this will just be completely random and finals will have no correlation to this. But without further ado, it's definitely going to be quite some game. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the action. It's Blast versus Vertigo. Let's do this.
And away we go. This round is underway. The first touch gonna go to Vertigo, but the first possession looks like, no, just kidding. It's a low rider coming in from nowhere with the long 3 to get us going. Only 7 seconds into this match. That is the power of Master Tier. They get those quick opportunities and they do not miss.
Yeah, it was a quick goal from Lowrider there. Able to find the angle and unchallenged pretty much. But we're going to see the first joust coming in. Beaver's going to pick it up on the top lane. Going to send it over to Boop. Boop looking for that left-hand pass. Nillywick's going to send it back all the way to Dark. Dark with a good pass over to Beaver. Beaver upside down is going to be able to keep his way away from Lowrider. Nittywick floating here to difficult position there. Good slap, though, coming in from Beaver to be able to get this to Dark, but no, not picked up just yet, as Lowrider's the one to actually get it, and he finally finds the clear out. Good stack coming in there from the side of Vertigo to slow them down a lot, as Beaver manages to get a stun out there and gets a clear of their own, and again, the stack recollecting. Luianmo going to go for a reset pass to Golty. As he's pressured, he finds the right-hand clear.
Yep, Galti gonna get this one sent through to Luianmo. Across over to Lowrider now. Lowrider driving in because of Beaver. No, Beaver was not stunned out. Beaver was not stunned out, but Lowrider able to find the points regardless for another 2 here for the side of Vertigo. So Vertigo coming out with a very early, strong lead at 5-0. You know, Blast has got to get something going here, or else this could not be good for them. Boop sending this over to Beaver. Beaver sending it down low, looking for Nillywick. That connects.
Wow,
over across to Dark. That will not connect. That stack for Vertigo is so fast. They get the turnover. They get it sent down low to Lowrider, and the Lowrider sends this one through to the stack. The double stun coming in. Another turnover here now for Beaver for the side of Blast. He's going down low to Nillywick. Nillywick driving in, but gets shut down by Lowrider once again. Lowrider stunned out by Boop. Boop's gonna fling this one away, trying to keep the possession, and they will, as it is recovered by Dark.
Up to Beaver. Beaver now looking for the opportunity on the inside. They're going to find their first points, maybe. Oh, finds a pass as he baits out the cut there. And Beaver, with some good movement and good fakes, is going to find himself in a 1v1. And of course, Beaver's not going to mess that one up on the backboard. Puts it in for 2. 3-point deficit now, and that was a really good comeback, but a lot of havoc. That could have been in anyone's hands, and I want to see them get a goal, but in a more controlled way. I feel as immediately havoc ensues once again, and maybe Lost living this as a good stun there coming from Beaver. Passes up to Nillywick, and there it is. Dark gets the assist to put them only behind by 1. And immediately, within 9 seconds of the gates opening, they put in another 2 and close the gap a little bit more.
Who on the side of Blast got that stun down low underneath Boot, but they created a 4-on-1 there in the bubble. That poor goalie didn't know what hit him. And oh my goodness, that's going to be a loose disc as Lulianmo is not able to handle the QB, but it is recovered by Simon. Sent away only for a second though as Beaver gets the recovery under some pressure, sends this one back to Nillywick. Nillywick looking for the cross, but Lowrider all over the place once again.
That's in.
Oh my goodness, that was disgusting. Lowrider putting that one in from 34 meters out. And quick shout out to Virtus Media. Thank you for the sub. We appreciate it.
Yeah, overall, that was a really weird start to the round. I mean, missing the disc, Luianmo, but then to follow it up, Blast with their stack. They didn't recollect the disc either. When it was completely open, they didn't manage to catch it when they were chasing after it. And immediately though, Lowriders are able to find some control, find a shot, and it's a beautiful one at that. But it would have had to be, as that's a good quick pass to Beaver. Beaver gets it stolen, but he steals it right back as he manages to send it all the way up high. Now with the 2-on-2 pass, and there it is. Nittyworks the one to finish it off. 2-point lead now only for the side of Vertigo, because some beautiful passing coming in from Blast is going to be able to find them 2 points. 8-6, 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock as we see yet again Vertigo's joust.
Goodness, Blast is just doing a great job creating those numbers advantages in the bubble. They're able to capitalize with the cuts. Beautiful work here, but now it's Vertigo's turn. They're looking to answer back, extend this lead a little bit, as this is, that pass will not connect. That is bouncing loose just outside the bubble area. Recovered here by Boop. Quick fling to Beaver. Beaver looking across for Nillywick, but he was not ready for it. Beaver gets to his own pass, though. Just a self-pass. That was calculated. Up to Dark. Dark looking to send this one back, but that's going to take an unfortunate bounce, and Luianmo not quite able to find the goal, finding the rim instead. So close. The Lowrider recovers, so this will be, the possession will be kept by Vertigo. Big cross over to Luianmo. He's looking for redemption, and he will find it. Another 2 here for the side of Vertigo.
And he had an option as well up to Simon to put it above goal, who was unmarked as well, and would have just confirmed it even more. He had so many options, and to mess up a situation like that, it's very difficult for any team, especially Vertigo. They will definitely capitalize on that, putting them up by 4 now. So we see an upside down stack and a pass over to the left. This stack is ready to go, but so are the stacks of Vertigo, and a missed jump off from the stack. They will recollect though, as it looks like the other stacks are stunned. That looks for the backboard pass, not able to make it, however, as now it bounces back. Maybe in the hands of Nittywick. Nope. It's going to be picked up first by Louis Anmo as the clear comes through. Back up there from Lowrider looking for the three-point shot. It's going to back out, but it's a difficult angle and he won't be able to find it. Nittywick with a good shield there to keep Lowrider off him. Going to pass up to Beaver. Beaver now looking to push into this tunnel. Potentially an open goal if he can make it. Nope, the stack was ready to go and recollect it if he did. As manages to find Boop instead. Boop around the trap area, looking for this left high pass, maybe. Nope, right high. Gonna find Dark. Now Dark's gonna fling it over to the left high. Beaver's gonna get it sent back to Dark, and this stack is being split up. Now Dark is gonna have to reset this one out, but it's not accurate. But, as I said, the stack got split up, and they won't be able to recollect it straight away. They are back in the game, though. Beaver gets it, and yet another reset over to Boop. What are they going to be able to do here with this offense? There is a right shoulder pass that I think could be open. Nope, it's not, as it gets covered immediately. Up top is open, though, as Beaver jumps towards the nest, sends it back to Boop, and Boop, maybe going to look for this ceiling. Ceiling is open. Beaver's open on left shoulder. I don't know why they're not finding him. He's still there. There he is. It goes to him eventually. Shield Dark finds the angle, and there it is. A very long haul to find 2 points, but nevertheless, that passing was accurate, and it was on point. Didn't miss a beat. It was slow, and it took its time up the field, but it made it. It made it to its destination, and there we go, 3 minutes on the clock.
That is what you have to be patient for. I mean, Vertigo had it locked down in the bubble, but by playing cautious, playing patient, waiting to draw out those defenders, Blast was able to create the lane and get the points. But now, oh my goodness, and maybe they'll find some more here. The drive-by stun coming from the goalie, but the stop by Simon. Simon's gonna get this one cleared through the tunnel, but that stack is already together for Blast. They're able to haul that one in. It's going to be Beaver sending it across to that other stack. Here comes the dribble attempt. They get through the defender. Nillywick has it on the floor. No numbers advantages. Up to Simon. Simon, the fling, looking for Beaver. It's just a little too far out in front, though. Beaver able to keep it away from those defenders. Get it across to Boop. Boop's under pressure from Lowrider. He's going up high, looking for the bounce pass, but Simon's got that red and slapped out.
It all the way down. It's going to be picked up by Boop. Boop with a lot of pressure on him. He's going to get stunned out, and the stack's still intact. Simon now looking for a push, maybe looking for the 2-on-2. Going to maybe just reset this one back out. Over to Louis, as Louis is going to reset it even further, all the way down the line to Lowrider. They have an advantage in points. They can just try and run the clock a little bit if they want. Lowrider's going to get it. They're going to look for that pass, but no! Nest is in the way and not going to allow anything to go through as Beaver takes it. Beaver gets the clear all the way through top left into the hands of Louis Anmo, and he's duked past the stack trying to chase him after him. As now it's going to go for a clear into the left-hand tunnel. Not too accurate, though. It's going to be recollected by Boop as a quick slap comes away to nobody, though. Simon takes it. Simon looks for the pass. Not going to be able to make it as it hits off the roof. Boop are going to send it all the way up high. Now pushing into the bubble. It's Dark. It's a one-on-one. And Dark is not going to mess up that one. 10-10. Dark evens up the points as he's got that little bit more speed than the player of Vertigo, trying to chase him down, and that'll give him the one-on-one that he needs. And it'll give him the time he needs. 1 minute left, anybody's game.
Yeah, I was just going to point that as well. Dark had an eye on that defender, managed to push in as close as he possibly could without getting his pocket pick, so great work there. But now we are tied. 1 minute left. This is do or die. A team could take it here, or maybe we'll get an overtime depending on how solid this defense is. This stack is crazy, but eventually they are broken up. Simon marching up the field, sending it over to Lowrider. Back to Simon now. The stack is home for the side of Blast. It's going to be Simon sending it up high to Galti. Galti,
oh, what a grab! No!
Oh, what a grab! What the?
Oh, no!
My goodness! The Blast player had the read and the intercept, but Lowrider able to get there and say, give me that, putting it in for the 2. It is going to leave Blast with not much time if they want to come back in this round.
It's a huge jump there from Nittywick. It's a huge jump, and he's managed to take it, but Lowrider just confirms it out with that good steal. Is now they're going to have to look for another opportunity. No, the goal's open. There it is, Louis Anmo with a huge jump of his own to steal the disc away from the pass, and that was a sure thing pass, I thought. Louis Anmo thinks not. Puts it in for 3, 15-10, and that'll be their rounds. And what a way to end it. To just steal away the disc from an almost certain pass. I would have thought there's no way you can intercept such a close angle pass. Such a fast pass as well from a team like Blast, who have been on their passes tonight, and throughout this first round they've been hitting every single pass. I thought there was no way. There was no way that Louis Anmo could possibly get that, but no. Luianmo with his stack, absolutely amazing. They're on fire, and immediately picks it up. And of course, well, there's no doubt if he can hit the shot or not. The goal's left open, and of course, Luianmo puts it in for 3. That's going to put them up by 5. Round 1 going to Vertigo, but it's not over just yet. Blast put up a hell of a performance, and it was down to the wire. That last intercept by Niliwek jumps up and gets it, and he just needed to clear it out. He just needed to slap it away, and unfortunately, it's some really good movement by Lowrider. It's a really good catch by Lowrider to just take it out of his hands before anyone could know what was really going on, especially not Niliwek, because he's just lost the disc. There's no information that's come. There's no grab on his body. There's no stun. He's got absolutely no time, and the disc is just taken away from him. But that's how close it was. A simple clear, and this game could have gone to Blast to start. This round could have gone to Blast. But when you've got a stack like that, like Luianmo and Simon running it down like that with a brilliant inset, it's hard to play against that. But let's see what they do in this next round. Round 2 incoming. What a hell of a first round, though. Looks like Blast gonna have to fight their way back.
Is going to have to fight here and now if they want to send this to a round 3, or it could be Vertigo taking it into Lowrider, looking for the cut, but finds the shoulder instead, bouncing into the hands of Boop. Boop juking around on the floor, trying to get rid of that pressure, send it through the mid for that stack, but it will get read by Simon. Simon up high to Lowrider, and Lowrider with the open goal. Haven't we learned at this point you can't give him those lanes? He will put that in for the first 3 points of this round.
Yeah, immediately out the gates, and they found 3 points. They've carried the momentum that they had from that previous round, and there's not much else to say. 3 points up, and we're gonna go into the first joust advantage. Blast need to do something here. They need to hit back immediately. It's a good stun there. Lowrider's been stunned out, but this stack has not been stunned out, and this stack is gonna continue to wreak havoc. Now pass comes all the way through over to Niliwek. Niliwek's gonna have a good backup. 3 players. Two of them are gonna get stunned, and that's broken up the stack. I'm giving them a huge opportunity. How the stack is able to form back up with the stun immunity, as now juking around from Beaver to give himself that little bit of extra time to find that reset over to Boop, as Boop's going to pass it all the way back over to the right, over to Beaver, looking for this left once again to Boop, as Boop might be able to just push this all the way through, or maybe find Niliwek underneath. He will do so. Niliwek's going to pass it over to Shield. Shield's been left open, but a good save from Goldie, as it gets repicked by Dark, and now back to Boop.
Yep, back to Boop, now in the hands of Niliwek, but right on back to Boop as Lowrider is all over them. Boop gonna send it back to Niliwek. Lowrider still lurking, so he has to go back to Boop once again. Boop looking for the cut.
What a grab!
Gets intercepted. He gets it back. It's in the hands of Dark. Dark, one more cut up to Beaver. He's juking around, but he will get shut down by Luianmo. And Luianmo will find the clear here. It's going to be a stack race. Beaver there first with the tap, but it's not out. Lowrider with the grab, sending it down low, but nobody in the area. Doesn't matter. Luianmo going to get there, send it into the bubble, but Beaver is there on the back line to collect. And Beaver's going to slow this one down before sending it up to Dark. Dark going to send this one through. That's going to bounce off Nugget, who put that there. Now into the hands of, oh my, it's going to be a race. Luianmo getting the slap back to Simon, and Simon's looking for the clear.
Bad clear, though, as it's going to be picked up by Boop. He had very little time to make that clear, as now Beaver's going to juke around by himself some time. Look for Boop, but Boop's got no time at all. Simon immediately stuns him out and punishes that pass. He sends the clear, gonna bounce just off the floor there, not going into the trench area, as now Boop picks it up. Boop going for a shot, maybe. It's actually decently close. It's taken by Goldie on the back line, but taken now by Boop on the back line, as Boop's gonna send a shot, I think. Not on target, however, as it goes into the hands of Goldie. Goldie now gonna send it down over to Simon. Simon goes for a cloud shot. It looks on target, and it is! Oh my, Simon spots the opportunity, finds the cloud shot. That's gonna put him up by 6. And what a shot to put him up. Oh my. Incredible 45 meters out and a difficult angle, but no concern for Simon.
That was so pretty and so unfortunate if you're Blast. You never, especially if you've lost round 1, going down by 6 points early in the second round is never a good thing, but they've got such control going on right now. This could be the start of the turnaround, as it's now in the hands of Niliwek. He's forced to send this one back to Boop. Boop gonna walk this one forward a little bit, maybe looking to draw out that pressure, and he does get it from Lowrider. Down low to Niliwek. Niliwek gonna get it done with a 2-pointer, and now we finally see Blast on the board this round. 6-2 still in favor of Vertigo.
I mean, I always see this from Nillywick. I feel like he's the player from Blast who is most likely to, when he gets the disc, just force it into the bubble. And somehow he gets away with it every time. I mean, he's got 6 points on the board so far. As an immediate steal back goes into hands of Nillywick, as Nillywick's going to look for this shot off a stun goalie, but a good pickup by Beaver off the missed shot as Beaver puts it in for 2, and they nearly had that. They nearly had that, and what I love as well is I think, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Nillywick sent that shot before the goalie was even stunned out. The call there from Beaver saying, take the shot, I'll get the goalie, and the shot comes through, and it's not on target, but if it was, that could have been huge. Nevertheless, puts him up by a little bit, puts him up by 2 more, as it's a good stun. It's going to be taken, however, by Dark, and Dark's going to send this down over to the left, and starts this attacking opportunity yet again for Blast.
Yeah, this could be the opportunity to tie it up here. We shall see as Boop up to Nillywick, back down to Boop because Louis Ammo was on him. Finds Nillywick again at the shoulder. He's driving in, but Galti gets it shut down and almost cleared through. Will not quite find its way out. Not the first time. Galti over to Louis Ammo. Louis Ammo, I think, waiting for Stack to get together, but not on Blast's watch. He's just kind of forced to send that one through for the immediate pick up for Blast. So now Dark just kind of holding out here, pre-stacked, looking for the cross clear, but not if Lowrider has something to say about it. Lowrider with the shot off the rim. No good. Recovered by Dark. Stolen away by Galti. He's juking around looking for the lane, and he finds it. Another 2 points for Vertigo. And thank you, Virtus Media. I will take that hydrate now.
Oh my, what a shot. And what a juke around as well. Jukes around and finds the angle. And it's not an easy one, as it's going to force Blast to go for yet another joust advantage. But they had an opportunity there, Blasters. Missed pass. I was going to go talk about their offense, but now I'm going to have to talk about their defense, as they have immediately missed the first pass on the Jousters. Another missed pass, this time coming in from the side of Vertigo, is going to put them back in control. But yeah, that previous offense there, and Nillywick just trying to force it yet again. And this time it was not a gift, it was a curse. And it's going to be saved. It was a beautiful save as well, and that really set them up to put them up by another 2. And for that reason, they're up by 4 now, as maybe this will be closed down a little bit, as the left shoulder is not open. Lowrider just jumps out. Nillywick gets the stun on him, though, and if Nillywick can now move around and move away from Lowrider, he can gain himself open, gain Dark the opportunity, but Dark doesn't want it. He wants to walk all the way in, but it's not going to work, as Galti on this back line has made ridiculous amounts of saves. No, what a shot!
Oh my god!
That was insane. That was a really difficult angle. And nevertheless, Lowrider never ceases to amaze. And Vertigo as well. They never cease to amaze with their shots. This whole team is always on point with their accuracy and showing us yet again what they can do. Beautiful shot. And immediately a pickup and immediately another 3. Of course, he's not going to miss that one after he just hit the last. Puts it in, and out of nowhere, they were down by 4, but now they're down by 10. Blast, you're gonna have to pull something out of your bag now.
I think what they need to pull out of their bag is a timeout. They have to ice Vertigo. Vertigo's on fire right now, specifically Lowrider. Lowrider cannot be stopped at this moment, and Blast has to form a battle plan if they're going to put together 10 points in these remaining 2.5 minutes. But maybe this is the start of it. Dark now juking around, going to try to drive in past Louis Ammo, and he will find it. Those some desperately needed points here for the side of Blast, and it's going to cut the lead down to only 8. So technically only a 3-goal game, assuming some of those are 3s. But, you know, with the way that Vertigo has been playing right now, I don't know if they're going to give Blast the chance to go on an 8-point run. They've got to get something together. Louis Anmo down low to Simon, across to Lowrider, and Lowrider, the man of the match, getting it done with a 19-meter-a-second shot from 25 out. That is another 3 for the side of Vertigo.
What a play. What a whole setup. I mean, the passing was just on point, and it was at lightning speed as well, and then the shot as well to just back it all up. And they're so in control. I feel like they're running this game. They're dictating exactly what happens, and immediately again, they're just playing with Blast at this point. This is ridiculous, the way they just run everything. Even when they're on the counter QB, not even on the QB, I still feel like they're running the game somehow. They still feel just as in control as when they have the disc. And when they have the disc, it feels even more in control. I mean, it's truly ridiculous with an immediate turnover, 1 pass and 1 goal. And again, it's Lowrider. It's Lowrider with these incredible shots. And yeah, he's on CV1. Yeah, he's on a headset that's good for shooting, but it's still not always easy. As that shot was dangerously close, but Lowrider.
Oh my.
Oh my, this man is running away with it. He's got 28 points on the board now. 28 points. He's just been hitting it again and again and racking up the stats. 3 points off of a Mercy. They are definitely going to be looking for this.
He had 16 at the 4-minute mark. I took a peek at the stats. He had 16 at the 4-minute mark, and this man is up to 28 points. And we are one Lowrider 3 away from a Mercy here between the top 2 teams in EU. This is crazy stuff. Blast is just looking to hang on for their lives at this point, but not if Galti has something to say about it. Galti getting a big save, a big send through. It's a stack race. This could be it, depending on who's there first, as this is going to be picked up by
Simon.
Simon.
And it's hit.
Simon with a save from Nillywick, picked up by Beaver and sent away. Blast is not done yet, as we've got 18 seconds left for Vertigo to find this Mercy, and they will. Lowrider with the open lane from the nest will not be denied. This round, this game is going to go to Vertigo.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, that first round, it was so close, and you'd never put those first round scores up against these scores and say they were the same game. I mean, the first round being as close as it was. I know it was 15-10 in the end, which seems like a decent gap, but it was 10-10 with 1 minute left, and immediately they just in the second round they just dominate. They start off the game opening it with a 3 to start immediately, just within like I think it was 8 or so seconds, and it's immediately. And they didn't slow their pace. They kept on scoring. They kept on taking multiple shots, and Lowrider just kept on finding these open lanes, and every single time it felt like the entirety of Vertigo were just running the game and running so much control, which is really weird because if you actually looked at how they ran those stacks, what sort of counts QB they ran, because I mean that's obviously what they were so good at. They were good at the counts QB. They kept running the counts QB. You looked at what they did for a counts QB. Every single time they didn't run a double stack, which is not usual for EU. EU, you're expecting to see a double stack formation, the back stack and the front stack. Every single time, Louis and Simon put on the pressure, Lowrider moved to like a side that he thought it would go, and he'd just mark that side, and he'd move across sometimes depending on where the pressure is, and working around that stack as well, and creating like a really big pressure. And then on the back line, Galti is just there to back everything up in case the plan fails. But that sort of aggressive way of playing of normally when you've got the double stack, the back stack holds all the like really defensive options, the shot, the clear, the deep pass, whereas the front stack just holds the passes, and they have to handle 3 players all by themselves, and it's really difficult. And that's given that the back stack's even holding their man, and sometimes they're not, and sometimes the man's drawn back a bit, and now the front stack has to handle 4 players. But with Lowrider juggling around, being a solo player, and Galti on the back line, they don't need to worry about an open 3 being left there, and Lowrider can put the pressure on 1 player, or maybe even 2 if he's feeling capable, and that makes it so much easier for the front stack. And that aggressive way of holding the defense, of holding it so far up the field, with a fullback of Galti on the back line just in case, is ridiculous. It's awesome to see, and I love the way these teams are changing the meta, and they're doing incredibly. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into our next game with short break. Stick with us, because next game's going to be just as awesome, I hope. Yeah, see you shortly, guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Yes.
Easy going right there.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
Welcome back. Sorry that took an extra minute. Actually, Koi just played. They went to round 3 in their previous game, so that's why we are running a smidge late. But that's okay. We are here and ready to go with this one. I'm still Psychaotic, I think. In the booth with me is Locky11. On the cams is Wonder T-Man, and we are ready to watch Koi versus Team Gravity. Locky, how are you feeling about this one?
This one's an interesting one. I don't know exactly what to think. I mean, both very strong teams that I feel like at this stage are just so close to like versing like that top level of like Vertigo and Blast, but at the same time there's no reason they can't beat them. There's been times when they have beaten them, and I feel like they can do it again and again and again. I just want to see it. But these teams are both very, very strong individually in very different ways, in very different playstyles, and I want to see them go up against each other. Without further ado, Koi, of course, comes away with it first, as they are, as fast as they are. The clear comes through immediately. Koi stacks are back first. They don't manage to pick it up on the first one. Marsh does manage to pick it up eventually, passing it back to the goal and going to send it down low now to Sinner. Sinner's going to look maybe pressured by Viatrex. He's duking around. He's going to find the clear eventually, bouncing off the outside of the tunnel as it now goes all the way up into the hands of Marsh. Marsh dukes around. Marsh takes a shot. Not on target, though, as it's like all the way back in the hands of Sinner. Sinner's going to have to reset this one out, but potentially a huge attacking opportunity as a low pass comes. Leonardo doesn't catch it on the... Eventually up to Just Elmo, and what a shot to follow it up. Just Elmo puts it up top bins, and a beautiful one at that. And I mean, that was a bit of a hectic situation because Just Elmo actually had a player from Gravity on him that whole time when he was taking that shot as soon as he got that disc, but he had stun immunity, so he was completely safe. But 1 minute off the clock, and immediately Koi are leading with 2.
Yeah, just had somebody on his toes, but that is the beauty of stun immunity and timing those passes correctly, making sure you communicate that. So well done for the side of Koi, but now it is Gravity's turn to answer back. JBLB walking this one forward, sending it up across to Scubbs. Scubbs looking for Baguette. Baguette gonna toss this one across to Viatrex. And Viatrex on the shoulder, one more cut, looking for Scubbs, and Scubbs is finding the goal, as that will be a 2-pointer for the side of Team Gravity. And we are now tied up at 2 apiece, just under 2 minutes into this round. So far, been very close, very back and forth. I mean, obviously it is very early into this round, but just in terms of play style, pass accuracy, movement up and down the arena, things have been very equal as Just Elmo sends this one over to Leonardo.
Close.
Leonardo going up high to Senna. Senna with the open lane. No, is going to hit the nest instead, and he will not get another try as Scuffed recovers and clears.
I'd like to point out that wasn't actually an open lane, but Scuffed will take the shot and find the zoom. No, it wasn't an open lane. It was a really good play by Scuffed, actually. If Sinner hit that shot, Scuffed was hiding top tunnel, baiting out the shot, waiting for it. And if he hit the shot, well, Scuffed would have just jumped out and got it anyway. But nevertheless, they will find the two eventually. Play there coming from the side of Gravity with the bait. And as a dribble play comes through here, and faking out that left-hand tunnel pass is actually a really weird option, but it works, and it's going to go up to Sinner, and it's going to bring it back down into the goal. 4-4. Beautiful play at that, and I do love that pass. I mean, they faked out the left-hand tunnel pass, and instead let that player just float the whole way down through, and the stack recollected it, and that gives them extra passing opportunities further through. Really cool start, as let's see what Gravity can do now.
Yeah, we shall see as JBLB looks for Viatrex, but it finds the hands of Leonardo.
Good job.
JBLB able to get back to shut down the shot, though. Now at the shoulder, we'll send this to the cross side tunnel into the hands of Baguette.
Oh, what a
Baguette
shot!
sending in the
No!
long three, so close, but Shield will be there to stop it. And that is going to bounce up now into the hands of Senna. He finds a way to grab it. Senna going across to Leonardo under
long.
pressure. Viatrex with the double stun there. Picked up by Baguette and sent away out of immediate harm's way, but right into the hands of Just Elmo. Up now to Mosh. Mosh looking for one high cut to Senna, but that does not connect either, and it will be recovered by Just Elmo once again, so Koi keeps the possession, and he's going to send this one back across over to Mosh to slow this one down, drawing out that pressure from Baguette before going back to Elmo. Up high now to Leonardo. Leonardo double stun there with JBLB, and it is tapped away.
I mean, this is a bit hectic now, and they must find an opportunity. They have to score, realistically. They put in so much effort for this offense, and if they're going to get shut down like this every time, then it's not going to bode well for the future. As now a clear comes through, and it's going to go maybe into the goal, but no, going to be stopped immediately as it's a good pick up, and then a good intercept, though, by Scuffed. He sends it down low. Baguette now on the disc, and Baguette's going to look for the cut, maybe. Nope. Going to be stopped immediately as Mosh gets the disc instead. Mosh now going for a clear all the way up high, and look at that stack from Gravity. Defending well to pick it up immediately, and now they're going to go for a dribble play, going for the shot maybe, but nope, Mosh is on the back line ready to pick that one up immediately as it goes all the way through now. Going down towards the bubble of Gravity is now a lead coming in from Leonardo, and he gets a Gravity player even closer, leaving Sinner with an open net and a slam dunk available. They will eventually connect off that offense, but it was looking shaky for a while for Koi. I mean, they really struggled to get that offense. They got shut down multiple times by Gravity and some brilliant defense, as they're gonna have to figure out what works next time if they find themselves in another off. Because if you cannot make your offensive plays work, all your work getting the disc back and all this work that they're doing right now could just go to waste. Immediate pass to Baguette. Baguette goes for a shot. There's no way. I wanted to pass it over. No, Baguette immediately puts me back on the spot as Baguette. The beautiful shot. This is what he's known. Baguette is one of the best shooters in. Showing it. Beautiful shot. 7-6, 1 point up.
Yeah, Baguette with like no reload time too. He must have gotten those calls from the rest of his team, take the shot, because I don't even think he looked at the goal before unloading it. So great shot, and it will put them ahead 7-6. Oh, and Baguette trying to do it again. Give us an encore of that performance, but he will not be able to do so as that finds the rim. Now across over to Viatrex. Viatrex up to JBLB. JBLB on the shoulder. Gonna send this one back out to Baguette, and then the double reset back to Scubbs on the back line. Scubbs gonna walk this one forward. No pressure yet. Has the option open. No, I'm just kidding. Senna getting in the lane and getting it sent out. This one's through the tunnel into the hands of Just Elmo, and Just Elmo just getting it done with the long three to put them back on top, 9-7.
I mean, hats off to that defense from Koi. The goalie wasn't even in goal. They pushed up to shield to force an opportunity a bit earlier, and Sinner was also pushing, pretending like he was pushing, but he was that entire time aware that the goalie's actually pushing, and he can jump back at whatever time he wants and mark the player, and he jumps back just at the right moment, and a brilliant recollect. Splendid work from the side of Koi, and that's the defense you expect to see from teams like this. as a stack has been formed here from Gravity. Not going to use it, though. Opts for the pass instead, and maybe a mistake, as the pass was at a difficult angle. It's going to be taken by Sinner. I think he was looking for the cloud shot there, but not going to be able to find it as it's taken by Justelmo. Justelmo with an open net for a while. Not enough for him to be comfortable with, though, as he's going to cross it all the way over to Sinner. Crossing it now back over to Elmo, and Elmo's got a high pass to Nest that's maybe open. No, it's just got marked. It's going to have to look for the right, I think. They're actually marking everything except for the goal. It's a good defense there from Gravity. I mean, the decision to just go for a man mark. Leave the goal open. Just Elmo's backed up a little bit too much all the way over to Logo there, and that's going to leave them with an opportunity to just leave the goal wide open. Now Baguette's going to back this over to JBL, and JBL going to look for a pass back to Baguette, and Baguette maybe with this left cross finds it. And Scub's now going to reset this.
Great pressure coming out from Koi, forcing Scuffs to turn this one around to Viatrex. But Viatrex playing real comfortable there, looking for those options. Finds Scubbs.
Oh,
Scubbs
no!
looks for the goal. Oh, Koi almost paid for that one, but Scubbs not quite able to find it. As this is now back into the hands of Viatrex on the cloud, moving in, gets the duck on Mosh, up high to JBLB. JBL kind of under pressure here. Yup, is going to get stunned out by Mosh because he was floating, and this one is sent through into the gravity and going to be recovered by JBL once again.
Whoa, no!
No! Looking for the reset, but a miscommunication here, and just Elmo will punish it with another two-pointer for the side of Koi.
Oh my! I mean, he's hurt. He knew a player was behind him, but he thought he was in the goal. In the goal, he was not, and that luckily for him, he is thankful to hear the ding noise. I mean, a rare thing to be thankful to hear, but no, this time for him, off his shot, he's glad that that's not going in as the clear comes through all the way. Maybe it was actually an attempt to pass a player just on from Baguette, but the player wasn't exactly ready for it. As now a clear comes through from Koi, and no one's on it just yet, and the gravity stacks have overshot a little bit, and that's leave Koi with yet another opportunity on the bubble. They're going to force it in. There it is. Just Elmo finds the back of the net with that shot. Puts them up by 6 now. And, yeah, Gravity were back first, and they definitely could have been the ones to pick up the disc, but a misread on the bounce, or overshooting where it was going, or maybe just trying to get back and not focusing on going for the disc, and going to result in Koi getting yet another 2 points. And with 1 minute left, Gravity are going to have to do something spectacular here. They're going to have to go for these threes, and he should have taken that shot a couple seconds earlier. Just Elmo dives in at the last second to get the save. Now a shot comes through, up to Nest, they need to take the threes. He finds it, there's the first, they're going to need one more.
My, what happened there? 15 meters a second. I thought that Koi goalie was there in time to shut it down, but Scubbs with the placement able to get it done and get the 3. So now 30 seconds left. Team Gravity up by, Koi up by 3. Team Gravity has to get it done here and now if they want to send this to an OT. This will be the last drive of the game as we are at the 20-second mark. Senna looking for the high cross, the cross up to Leonardo, and there it is. Another set of points here for the side of Koi, and that's going to finish off this round here, 15-10.
Yeah, overall, a really unfortunate round. Side of Gravity, I mean, they fought really hard at the end, especially for some of those points, and to get that 3 as well. It wasn't a particularly fast shot, but the placement was there, and the fact that he's decided to take the shot, threw the goalie off a little bit, could have worked, but they weren't able to find a second 3, and consequently, they've left they tried to overextend. They tried to push their players entirely in the side of Koi's area, trying to get an immediate turnover, an immediate 3-point shot, looking for something as quick as possible because they knew they have to maybe spend some time trying to stun out the goalie, and finding that 3 it's not an easy thing against some of these master teams, especially not Koi. So they pushed so far up into Koi's half, they left their own half completely open. And I don't think they were expecting such an aggressive QB to come out from Koi, but it's a smart thing to do from Koi. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? Well, your pass that was so aggressive just turns out to be a clear, and maybe trying to go for something unexpected like that is often the smart thing to do, because it's not what, well, Gravity expect, and they have to go for a read. They have to try and predict exactly what Koi's going to do and get a turnover immediately, and they weren't able to do that. And subsequently, Koi's going to be able to come up 5 points up, but not like it wasn't a great effort from Gravity. I mean, if you take away that pass back that hits the ding and it ends up for a 2 for Koi, you take that away, this could have been an entirely different game, an entirely different round. But with that being said, 10 to 15, just like the first round from Blast and Vertigo. I hope it doesn't go the same way in the second half as it did for side of Blast. Let's see what Gravity can do as an immediate turnover. Going over to Baguette as Baguette gets a clear all the way through.
Yeah, that will be sent through up into the popcorn area of Koi. And it's going to float loose for a little while before someone's able to finally get to it. It will be Just Elmo there first. Just Elmo sending this one across over to Mosh. Mosh with the quick pass, trying to find its way through, but it will take an unfortunate bounce off of some midfield Geo and eventually into the hands of Scubbs. Quick tap up to Baguette, down low to JBL. And JBL's under pressure from Just Elmo, forced to back this one up on the floor. Gets his pocket pick. Just Elmo able to get the read. Over across now to Mosh. Mosh up high over to Cinna. And Cinna gonna hit him with the cinnamon twister. Yeah, I saw that word sneak. Well done for the side of Koi to get it done. In this round, they'll have the first 2 points.
I'm glad you did it. I don't think I would have been able to find a way to use that one, but good use as immediately with a 2, and Koi started off. They've started off with immediate goal and putting on the pressure just straight away. As a missed pass from Gravity could end up being punished. It looks like it's gonna be Scubbs to recollect as the stack gets slowed down inside Gravity's half for a little while. It's now Trex gonna take this on his back line for the reset as he sends it up to JBL. JBL maybe looking for this right-hand shoulder pass. It's open for a second, and Baguette forces a difficult angle, but he's not concerned. I mean, this is Baguette we're talking about here. He pushes into the bubble, and he's not going to be in any concern. Finds the 2, and there it is. 2 to 2. Equal game so far with 2 minutes off the clock, and the first joust advantage for Koi this round. Let's see what they can do with it. Let's see if they can show me something new. They push up through the midfield and find that pass. And I love that first pass, by the way. It's a really weird position to hide, but it's so awkward for any stack to try and get to. As we see yet again, Scubbs trying to bait out the shot, but eventually he's just going to go back to goal. Smart decision as the players start getting close to goal. Baiting the shot out is going to be a difficult one as the reset comes through, and Just Elmo now going to start this offense.
To get them set up by sending it over to Mosh. Mosh up high, finds Cinna on the ceiling, and Cinna off the shield. Looks like he's driving in.
What
he does
a
find
play!
the placement. Holy, the bounce off of the inside of the rim in low pocket. I mean, that's not where the disc ended up, but the placement on that shot to get it by the goalie. Perfect. Well done, Cinna. Well done, Koi, finding another 2 points here to put them back on top, 4 to 2. So now, 3 minutes into this game, it's going to be Gravity looking to answer back. JBL down low to Viatrex. And Viatrex has some time and space to work with, so he'll take it. Just kind of hanging out at the trap area for a moment here before pushing forward into the tunnel, drawing out that stack. High cross to Baguette. Baguette does not have the shot lane, so he goes down low. Another cross back to JBL. The give and go with Scubbs will work to find them another 2 points.
What a passing play. I mean, that was under a lot of pressure, and to be able to find some difficult passes with near perfect accuracy under such pressure and at such speed, it is incredible, and there's no way you can possibly render a good defense against something like that. As Mosh gonna send it over to Leonardo, and look at this position. I love this position. It's so annoying for a stack to have to get to. There's a juke around there from Cinna. He's gonna go for the same thing as last time. It won't work, but somehow Mosh is the one that manages to pick it up. An awkward bounce, however, is gonna send it up high, and Viatrex is recollect it down left. Gonna be into the hands of Baguette. Baguette with an open shot. Does he make it? Yes, he does. Of course he does. Baguette puts him up by 3 as he puts in a 3. Go for a beauty of a shot. A difficult angle, but not for him. 4 minutes off the clock as we see yet another joust advantage for Koi, and they had a huge opportunity there. I mean, they definitely could have scored a good bounce on the inside of the trench there. It's gonna render it a bit of a difficult time for them as a clear comes all the way through. No one recollecting just yet.
Oh, Mosh gets the hand on it, but not quite enough to get it to a teammate. As Scubbs gets the recovery, sends it up to Viatrex. Viatrex put this one off the ceiling for the stack, but the stack overshoots. How unfortunate. Into the hands of Leonardo. Not for long, though. JBL with the grab, with the send to Baguette, but no, Baguette was stunned out and unable to handle it. So it'll be Mosh now looking for the clear, but Viatrex with the grab over to Scubbs, up across to JBL. JBL's gonna walk this one forward. Just Elmo trying to cover the lane, and Mosh is able to jump out of the goal to get the grab and get it cleared.
Yeah, I should have taken the shot a second earlier as look for the slam dunk or something, but it's not be able to work. It's bounce off the shield. What a grab from JBL! And somehow, in all of that chaos, JBL swoops in, grabs it immediately, and takes the shot. 17 MS finds the back of the net for 3, no less. That's gonna put them up by 6, and just like that, 2 threes have put them up by 6, and immediately they've come back in this round from a 4-4 round. They've just come flying away as a missed pass here could be punished, but no out quite nicely. Now picked up by Sinner. Sinner's gonna send it up back to Just Elmo now. Got many options. He's gonna now look for this down right and to be able to find it off the bounce. It's a brilliant catch from Marsh as Marsh sends out Sinner. Sinner's gonna maybe send this to the backboard. Backboard looks open. I think Leonardo's open above the there. And Just Elmo find it though. He will look for it, but no, Scuffed is also aware of it. And he jumps out of the goal and he is able to clear comes through now.
Into the hands of Scuffed, trying to recollect his own clear, but he's not able to get it done with the shot, as this is now bouncing at the popcorn area into the hands of Leonardo. Now Senna sending in the long 3 attempt, barely missing after coming off the backboard. Tapped away here by Scuffed. It will find its way to JBL, but not for long, as that stack for Koi is so quick. They're not able to hang on to it though. The second stack for Koi will get the possession here. It'll be Senna picking this one up across to Mosh. Mosh looking for Leonardo, but that was a bullet behind him, but Leonardo does get the hand on it to keep it away from JBL. Eventually here recovered by Mosh. Mosh getting a hand on it, sending it up to Senna, and Senna under a little bit of pressure from Baguette will send it down low across to Just Elmo. The passing is so crisp right now, and it's not like they have a lot of time to think about it. A lot of these have been taps and just barely keeping it away from the pressure in time, but they have found a way to get down the arena and reset now to Leonardo.
And that passing was all in their own half, and look how far they've made it. And now another pass. They just have to make it a little bit further, and a good stun on the goal. In our open net with a little bit of pressure, but the goalie's stunned out, so the pressure does not matter to him as he just puts it into the goal with no one to try and stop it, as now he's going to be able to make this a 4-point difference. 2 minutes and 30 seconds approximately on the clock, as now we see the stacks coming out of the tube immediately. JBL's gonna look for the pass. That stack nearly had that, but what a catch it is. Now Baguette's not able to recollect, and no one's able to recollect, it looks like, as Viatrex with a beautiful stun. Gonna be able to have some control of the disc now. Gonna be sent back to Viatrex, as Viatrex gonna look for that up high pass just behind him as Baguette takes it. Baguette's gonna look to force it in the bubble. Viatrex on his left, gonna go for the shot, and what a shot it was. Goes for a 2-on-1. Not an option I thought was available, but again, of course, it doesn't matter if the option looks available to me or not. He knows it's available to him, and it's a beautiful execute and a beautiful shot as well. Send it down low and past the keeper's hands. 12-6, they're up by 6 yet again. We could be looking at a round 3 if the side of Koi aren't able to put something up very quickly, and with a beautiful stack like that, able to recollect immediately. There's not much that Koi can do against this, because now, once again, the side of Gravity have control, and if they pick this up, this is going to be a lot of control, and it's not going to be good, as a good ender comes in from a JBL, and now he can put... Gonna pass Baguette. Let Baguette finish it off, but no, not this time. Baguette sends the shot, but it's going to be blocked immediately. Firetrex gets a good pick up in the left-hand tunnel clear. Going to send it up high over to JBL. Baguette's open on the left-hand pillar, not... Sinner gets a stun out on him, as now Viatrex is open. Viatrex not able to recollect as the pass is way off. Going to hit the cloud there, and now not recollected by anyone. Just Elmo's going to get it and sends it up high. Very close to the bubble. Someone from Koi needed to recollect that to put them back in this game, but no. 1 minute and 6 points needed. This is going to be a huge task to pull off. And what a recollect. This is the way to do it. If they want to... They need to get a stun on a goalie somewhere, and they need 3. I don't think 2s are going to cut it at this point, but... Going to be picked up by Gravity and slapped away. Marsh recollects, sends it up high. Find the 3 now. Now's the time to do it. Sinner takes it. He's going to take the shot. Waiting for a stun on goalie. He'll take the shot eventually. It's a ding. And it won't work as it bounces back to the tunnel. Now into the hands of... Backs it out a little bit. What?
Oh, and that's not what they needed. Leonardo losing the hand on it. Baguette with the send-in. Here comes the opportunity for JBL. He will get it. Another 2 points for Gravity. That will be the ice here in this round. Koi really needed to pull out a 3 there once they had that possession, but it is not over yet. We are going to see a round 3 here between these two teams, and you know, it's just going to be a matter of who can take some points with them into the next round as momentum. I would love to see no. I would have loved to have seen
Yeah.
Koi get some points to take with them as
Not
momentum
happening.
after, you know, losing so many drives to Gravity, but that will not be a good start to it as they leave the disc and Gravity punishes them for it.
Yeah, I mean, that round felt like it was owned by Gravity. It felt like they wrote the script that took them into the game. They coming off the first round like that. The first round felt so close between the two teams, and I felt like Koi immediately would just come out. They got the first two. I thought they'd just keep rolling and they'd keep going with this momentum, but Gravity had something else to say about it. And Gravity played that so well to keep the control. And I mean, it's not like Koi weren't doing well as well. I mean, that passing play that they had, they went from their own heart, their own back line, their own bubble, all the way through the midfield, not missing a single pass, not missing any accuracy. There's no moment of panic really for them. And it's not like Gravity weren't putting on the pressure. Koi was just answering perfectly. And if you were to show me that clip of them running it all the way up the field and scoring, I wouldn't have dared to say that Gravity could even put points against them, but points did they put against them, and a lot at that. I mean, they put on ridiculous amounts, and they did so well. Gravity played incredibly that game, and even in the counter QB, they felt controlled, and Koi had such a close counter QB every single time. They nearly got that first stun on the player, but I'm not sure who it is on their left fast and right fast that they had, but he seemed always able to make that pass just fly with no struggle whatsoever. And going into a round 3, I want to see what happens. Koi or Gravity? It looks like Koi get it first because they do. No, they won't. Not this time. Gravity are going to get it instead, and that's a change. No, this time it's picking up on the turnover, as now it's going to be sent by Leonardo up top right. Going to bounce off the Geo there, though. Going to no one's hands just yet. Baguette takes it, sends the clear.
Might have been a clear, that might have been a shot, but
was
it
a
will
shot,
not go
it was
in. Baguette has another opportunity. No, he will wait until Koi gets home, so he's forced to send this one back to Viatrex. Double reset there to Scuffed on the back line. And Scuffed gonna walk this one forward, trying to draw out that pressure. Break checks Mosh to get the pass off to Viatrex up high. But Viatrex will send it right on back to Scuffed. Scuffed's gonna send it back to Viatrex. They're playing monkey in the middle with Mosh down low to JBL. And JBL backing this one out once again to Scuffed. Back across to Viatrex. The passing right now from Team Gravity just outside the bubble, trying to open up that lane, is beautiful, but it will not work as Cinna does eventually get the grab and get the clear.
Clear's gonna go all the way into the bubble of Gravity, and it looks like JBL who gets a stun on a stack. I mean, he didn't even need a stack to get there. He stunned out a stack from Koi to recollect it, but no, Mosh is gonna be able to catch the clear and now send this low pass, but a good grab by JBL, but yet another good grab from Just Elmo. It looks like back and forth on the clears and passes here. This turnover after turnover is a good stun there on JBL. Just Elmo sends out high, and Cinna's unmarked on Nest, and a big pressure coming in from the back stack is going to put enough pressure to cause him to ding that shot and not hit it. Now it goes towards the popcorn areas. It's taken by Baguette. Baguette with an open net. Of course, Baguette not going to miss that one. Puts him up by 3. And the momentum has carried forward with that shot. And what a chaotic set of turnovers inside of back to back, sorry. And they eventually come out on top, though. And find some control, and there it is. 3 points, 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, seems like the pace of scoring has slowed down a little bit here in this round 3. We'll see if that continues as Gravity almost forces another turnover, but Mosh manages to get it off to Cinna. Cinna gonna walk in toward the bubble under pressure now, looking for Leonardo perhaps, but it won't find him. It will find Mosh, but Scuffed is gonna find the save, and he will get this one cleared all the way through the far side tunnel. That's gonna bounce down toward the floor. Who will be there first? It's going to be Scuffed, but Scuffed's unable to get the shot off. He will lose it, and it's cleared out of harm's way for just a moment before Scuffed gets it back. Scuffed coming down from the ceiling, doing some moves, doing some work, but not if Cinna has something to say about it. Cinna not able to find the clear either, though, as Viatrex gets the grab, gets it sent up to Baguette on the cloud, and Baguette's gonna slow this one down, drawing out that pressure from Just Elmo over to Viatrex, back to Baguette. You can't give him the lane, the backhanded shot. My goodness, Baguette on fire right now with another 3 for the side of Gravity.
Sorry, I took my eyes off the game for 1 second to look at chat. And Wee Laddie, what a cool man. What a cool. He literally says, Lots of 3 attempts from Bag right now. Open goal a lot. 2 seconds later, an open goal and Baguette takes the shot for 3. It could not have been written better. What a cool... I mean, Baguette, yeah, he's been left an open goal a lot. Leave a man like that. He's got a beautiful shot. He's known for hitting a lot of shots and having a lot of accuracy, as now Sinner's going to be pushing towards the goal. And how he's kept the player behind him off of his toes, I have no idea. He kept just an inch away that whole time, and Sinner's going to be able to push it off way towards. And of course, find the 2 points to follow it up. That'll put them on the board. 4 points down, 6 minutes on the clock. And now they are looking make some sort of a counter QB work here as the passing plays from Gravity are going to start out. Viatrax are going to send this up to JBL, and JBL not with many options, and it looks like the side of Koi have shut down completely everything, but that passing play will work, and yes, another open three.
No.
And it goes. As it picks
You're
up.
so hype, you're cutting out your mic.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, that was incredible. That was insane though.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Baguette getting the double ding off the inside of the rim, and it will not work, unfortunately. But maybe redemption here. He will find it. The 2-pointer for the side of Gravity. They are running away with it right now. Now up 8-2.
Yeah. Incredible plays there from the side of Gravity. I mean, they deserve the 3 in my eyes. A double ding is just so unfair. As the clear comes all the way through, and now no one on it just yet. It's gonna be picked up by Sinner, and Sinner now left with an open goal, but Baguette not only able to hit the 3s, but he's also able to save the 3s. As he gets a beautiful save, and just in time for a clutch as Leonardo stunned out, and they will lose the disc because of it. Baguette not going to be able to make a 3 on this one. Stacks are back already. JBL not able to get a hand on that as he only just got to the block from Ness, as he's going to send it back to Baguette. Baguette now going to send this all the way back to Viatrax. Viatrax on the back line, ready for that reset, of course, and now he's going to send it to the right. Scuffed. Scuffed's going to back it out to Baguette, but no, Baguette's not ready for it, and Baguette's not able to reach it underneath the cloud there. An awkward position for the disc to go, as now it sends up high. Just Elmo tracing after it. He does get it eventually, sends a shot. No. It's on target. Just Elmo. Oh my, what a shot. Finds that 3 and puts them up to 5 points, and now only 3 points behind Gravity.
That 3 was so important here for the side of Koi. I mean, and not only does it get them back in this game, back within 3, you know, it also shuts down that momentum from Gravity, if only for a minute, so that Koi can find their footing, because Gravity has just been running circles around them so far. And oh no, here comes another. Baguette will not be denied today. That is another 3 for Gravity, and just as I said, they shut down Gravity for a second. Baguette tells me to shut up, I've got this, and puts in another 3 to put them back up by 6.
Yeah, Baguette's been on fire this game. I mean, shot after shot. He's 24 points now. 24 points. I mean, it's ridiculous. He's just been laying out damage for the side of Gravity in these last 2 rounds, and consequently they're up by a huge amount, as pass is just a little far forward, and it's not going to be able to be picked up, as JBL is the one that ends up picking it up as he tries to pass it over to Baguette, but again, a little bit far forwards, and Baguette's not going to get it. Instead, it's going to be Leonardo, as Leonardo jukes around on the ceiling, being a bit of distance from Baguette, but not enough as he gets the turnover, but Leonardo immediately steals it back and sends it to Mosh. Mosh is going to send it all the way down to Just Elmo. Just Elmo now going to juke around, sending it back up to Mosh, as Mosh now maybe going to send it all the way back, and this 1-2 play is beautiful as it's created some distance, and the attempt there, he goes for a 3-on-1 work as the clear comes.
Clear picked up now by Baguette.
There we go.
Oh, I thought you were done. Your mic cut out again.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, all good.
But yeah, Baguette with the harsh angle will not stop him from unloading another 18-meter-second shot from just outside the bubble, and it's going to put Gravity up now by 9. That is a minimum of 3 3-pointers. That's assumed they're all threes, and Gravity has not been leaving the goal open for Koi to do that. I mean, they haven't even been able to capitalize with many 2s because they've had such incredible defense shutting down the pass lanes. And here's yet another turnover. No, Mosh gets it back. Numbers advantage, but he's not able to hold on to it as Baguette will pick this one off and get this one sent through. That's going to bounce off of the single diamond over toward the far side wall, eventually into the hands of Mosh. He's under pressure. He'll send that up to Elmo. Elmo, one more relay up to Leonardo, and Leonardo going to send this one into the bubble, but Gravity is too fast. Scub's going to haul this one in.
Get. Send it over to the left, over to Scubs. Scubs now takes it to Viatrex. Viatrex going to cut it back over to Baguette. Baguette's going to now send a shot through, and it's really close. I think it's going to be just under. It is. As JBL slaps it and takes it in for yet another 3. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it was already pretty much, especially with how Gravity are playing right now and how controlled they are. But that's just going to put them up by 12, and there's no possible way for Koi to actually win this. It's a good attempt by them, but it's not going to be enough in the end, as Gravity will come away with the win. And the reverse sweep as JBL gets yet another steal. And JBL 3. Baguette takes it in. Baguette's going to find it. Oh, this man is on fire tonight. Yet another goal. He has 30 points. 30 points. That is ridiculous. Baguette is just hitting every single shot and every single opportunity that he seems to find a way to get it towards the net for a 3-pointer, and I think most of his goals have been point. There's just Elmo now looking for a 3 of his own, but not with the shooting arm like Baguette, as he's not going to be able to make it, as it sends up high now into the hands of JBL. JBL sends a shot. Stacks from Koi, going to recollect now. Last shot of the game, maybe 2 seconds. There it is, it's a 3. Leaving the goal open for a split second. We'll leave them in an unfortunate situation. So that will give Gravity the game, 20-8 on the round 3. They managed to get a reverse sweep on Koi. I mean, that first close as well. It was a really close first round. And I was expecting to see something close in the second and third rounds, potentially, but nothing of the sort showed. I mean, Gravity found their footing, and they just kept on hammering through. There was a lot of 3 points that I feel Koi left open. And Gravity, of course, was punished every single time. Honestly, incredible game. Psychaotic, and anything before we move on to the third game of the night, and I'm going to leave, sadly.
But don't you gotta go, bud? What'd you say, Wonder? Oh, I was gonna say, you know, as much as I love the post-game analysis, don't you gotta go, bud? We are covering Phantoms versus Scuffed, so let's get Locky out of here so he can go play, because we are already late. Let's get Retep in here, and we will be right back for that. Hi there.
Hey.
I'm still
Oh, yeah.
Psychaotic. Oh, okay. No, do you
Oh,
want
I am
to?
here too. Oh, go on. So that's my miscommunication there. To throw things in the mix. Hi guys, it is me, Psychaotic, and with me is Reset Worm.
Hi.
So guys, we've got another master game. We've got Scuffed versus Phantoms. EU once again, really rocking on the EU cast today. We do actually have two little watchers in our Discord here, MG and HPenny2. New casters who we are going to be seeing around, hopefully maybe even for the Challenger Cup and finals. But in the meantime, we have a game coming in. I don't know when it's going to start because I did not update my echo. Totally forgot. So it is me, Psycho, leading us in and doing everything. How's the game looking inside it, Psycho?
Well, yeah, as Retep Worm, captain of Team Comet, EU player, I totally understand what's going on in EU. This is a this is a super cool game here between two EU master teams. I do believe that both of these teams are safe from the Challenger Cup, so this team is, this match is just a matter of seeding for the finals coming up in 2 weeks. But without further ado, we are underway. Take us away, Psychaotic.
No, you start. I have no game.
All right, oh Chappie gonna get this one picked up and almost sent through. It takes some weird bounces off some midfield geos into the hands of Joshy T, but Joshy T not able to find the clear. It's our boy Locky, who we just saw on stream getting it instead, and it is just a fight for the midfield. Eventually back into the hands of Locky. Locky, long three. Oh no, not quite going to go in. Maybe if he had warmed up, he would have hit that, as that's going to bounce off the floor into the hands of Locky once again. Locky going up high, looking for an option, but instead finds the hands of Locky11, and this time, finally, it's cleared. Locky, who is that? Gonna get this one sent up to a teammate sending it through the tunnel, but Oculalen with the quick pickup and the quick send through, bouncing off the ceiling into the hands of Joshy T. Joshy T, very smart, chooses to reset this because everybody and their mom was in the bubble. Up to Ochappie. Ochappie back to Joshy. Joshy across over to Oculalen. Oculalen looking for one more cut. Paj attack, juking in, but not able to find the goal. Gets shut down, and Locky11 gets the clear. Good now, or am I still going? Oh, okay, I'm still going. Retep is having a snack. We're having a good time as this is into the hands of Pajatek. Pajatek gonna send this one through up high in toward the Phantom Zone, but Locky11 will track it down and send this one back through into the hands of Winter. Winter trying to fling that blind shot in, no good. Watchdog getting his pocket pick too. This defense from the side of Scuffed has been anything but Scuffed, as Pajatek looks to send in the long three, but no, that is going to bounce off the diamond into the hands of Locky. Quick reset attempt here to Watchdog. It connects, and this time Watchdog goes for the clear. Oh, Oculalen with the recovery, but the drive-by stun coming through from that Phantom stack. Not enough to keep it out of their hands, though, as Ochappie is the first there to it, and Ochappie will send this up to Pajatek. Here comes the dribble attempt. Open three, if they can line it up. Pajatek down low to Joshy T. Joshy T looking for the deep cut to Ochappie outside the bubble, and they'll reset. Okay.
You know, when I'm saying I'm updating the game, I'm not in the game. I mean, I'm updating. I can cast it 10 seconds behind.
Oh, I thought you were fixed. I thought you were just
goal.
sassing me, eating your snack, and making me cast. But yeah,
No, I'm not
Look at
joking. I'm not joking. I'm seriously. I'm 35% updated. But hey, I see it on the stream. I can cast on that. Joshy T with the goal. All right, Scuffed starting off, and Phantoms are looking really strong into this game. But Scuffed so far looking really clean.
Yeah, really clean. And here's another clean shot. That's gonna be a 3 from Pajatek to get it done and get them up 5-0. So, you know, we may have gone a solid 2-3 minutes without any scores, but here comes Scuffed putting in a quick set of points to get them up by 5. So now it's going to be Phantoms looking to answer back. 6.5 minutes left to go in this round. Owen as the QB up to Winter. Winter with a quick pass up to Watchdog. Watchdog gonna walk this one forward, but oh no, Pajatek snuck up on him. Owen does get the grab though to send it back to Winter on the back line. And Winter now walking this one forward, trying to draw out that pressure from Pajatek. He does manage to do it. He'll send it across over to Owen. Owen over to Locky. Locky's doing some floating, though, and will get punished for it. it, as it will be picked up here and sent through by Scuffed. The clear is good, bouncing off the wall into the bubble of Phantoms. This could be an opportunity depending on who's there first, and they will be there first. Oh no, that was quite the fling, looking for the zero angle or the pass. Not sure which. Either way will not work, as here comes a triple stun as they race to the disc. Owen going to be the first to get to it. A quick pass over to Winter. Winter moving around on the nose, trying to juke out that incoming stack. Does manage to get it to Watchdog, but Watchdog gives it right to Locky11, who gets this one cleared back on through. And here's an opportunity here, depending on how fast Scuffed can get to it. It'll be Joshy T with the pickup. Joshy T slowing this one down at the Pac-Man. He baits out the stack, gets the cut over to Pajatek, and Pajatek
nice.
with the easy little 2. Well done. They are now up 7-0.
Yeah, nice clean attack there. Really doing look nice. We're seeing a beautiful game here from Scuffed, and I am in fact also seeing the beautiful game because I'm in. How's it going, guys? But yeah, looking really nice so far. Honestly, Scuffed are looking incredibly strong so far in this game. I know Phantoms had a little bit of trouble this season. Oh, it is visible. Whatever. Owen, I cannot see. But Phantoms had a bit of trouble this season finding out their roster, working out what they're doing, how they're going to make things happen and work. For them, it's Kabir here. Locky takes it in for the 2. And nice goal start off the game is going to be nice one, as MD in the chat says, drink your honey, man. I'll do it just for you. Only you'll see it. I'll do it.
Very nice. I love that Retep comes in late after his own game, but he's already got the honey there and ready to go. And here we go. As Scuffed is also ready to go. Joshy T up high on the cloud, the recipient of that first pass from Locky11. He'll send this one through to Pajatek. Pajatek unloading the long 3. He will not be denied. That will go in. And my goodness, Scuffed just, starting to run away with this one now. They're up 10-2.
Yeah, 10-2 is a very strong lead. Damn strong lead. My mic is falling over. Damn strong lead, as they are going to be looking very, very clean and a lot of pressure right now on Phantom. Phantom really need to work this out, but no! That's not going to be good for them, as it is instead going to be taken away by Locky11. Locky11 going upfield, down below. Owen's hand saps away. Owen is still invisible for me. It's quite a new strat I'm seeing from Owen, the invisibility strat. The long shot could have gone, not quite going to connect us yet, but they do connect again. They recover, and Locky takes that one straight into the goal. Now 4 points. They're starting to pull us back a little bit, but do they have enough time?
They definitely have enough time. I mean, they're down by 6. That's a minimum of 2 3s if they choose to go that route, but there's certainly time for 3 2s if they want to go that route as well. But finding a way to get that on Scuffed right now, with how much pressure Scuffed has been applying, how they've been playing, that's a whole different story. We'll see if they manage to pull it off, as Scuffed is now passing around on their own side of the arena before trying to work this one through. Ochapi eventually going to pass up to Pajatek, but it comes right back to him as he takes this one down low to the floor. Ochapi going up to Joshy T just outside the bubble. There's a cut, one more cut back to Ochapi, but no, the save by Winter. He gets stunned, but he manages to keep it out of the goal, and this will be almost cleared through. Locky11 has something to say about it as he gets that on the back line. Pajatek with another opportunity here. One more cut to Ochapi, another one to Joshy T, but Joshy T was too occupied with Winter, and it is going to be slapped out of the bubble.
Yeah, there we go again. Locky11 stunned out by Owen. They chase down again now, getting it clear. There is time still, only 6 points behind. Goldie, I'm confident Scuffed win this with ease. Well, be sure how confident are you feeling now? Because there's another 2 points coming in there from Watchdog. Straight up scoring at 1. Nice extra point, as they do. Good. They only need 4 points. That's 2 goals of any kind in 2.5 minutes. That is a lot of time, and they have got nearly 6 in a row. They've got like 2 and then lost 1 and then again another 4 points. So looking good. But hey, Scuffed still playing clean, still doing a lot of possession. They have a lot of possession time. They really are holding this game down.
Yeah, they really are. But here comes Scuffed, working their way down the arena. You can't leave the goal open. You can't do that with Ochapi. He's going to get it 33 meters out. My goodness, we're talking about the controlled passing, but Ochapi saw the goal and went, yeah, okay, I'll take that, and puts in the long 3 to get them back up by 7.
Man, okay. Maybe you're right, Dulcie. They have got that one back again to 7 points up, but they do go upfield. There you go. So you could have put 290 points in. As they go upfield, there's going to be an attack coming in. There they go. They get the disc. They shoot, and oh god, blimey, mate, that is going to be a lovely one there. Joshy T with the goal coming in for a lovely 8-point lead.
I'm glad you took that one because I felt like it would have been appropriation of some kind if I tried to.
Oh, okay. No, you do it as well. You have to do it as well. You have to do it as well.
No,
That's like-
I'm good.
yes,
No,
you do.
really, I'm good. I'm good. As this is going to be picked up here by Phantoms. Owen sending this one down low to Winter. Winter across to Watchdog, and it'll come right on back to him as that stack for Scuffed is applying some pressure. Locky11 tapping this one forward, but that stack that I just talked about will be there first. Joshy T with the pass over to Ochapi on the cross side post. And Ochapi playing slow, controlled, and patient. Really smart here. As Joshy T is now under all sorts of pressure from that stack that came in from nowhere. Back to Ochapi. Ochapi sending this one through up to Pajatek. Pajatek with the dribble attempt now with Oculalen. Ooh, they almost get there, but Watchdog on the watch will get there first and get this one mostly cleared with a little help from Locky.
Yeah, okay. 20 seconds now. The time is ticking down. Oh, my overlay is telling me that there is not enough mathematical time to come back. That's actually very useful. I mean, I kind of knew it, but it's cool. And they do chase down again. Locky, disc, clear, bouncing up above. No, not going to quite recover it. Instead, it is going to be bouncing past them. Out as the time ticks down these past few seconds. The last few seconds, 15-6. Scuffed get a lovely win on this first round. But hey, you want to talk about lovely wins? We've got another one for you. Not only do we have a lovely game there, we've got a lovely little casting pal coming in to do some analysing of that game. H Penny 2, what are you seeing?
I mean, yeah, that was a crazy first round. Like, there was some crazy shots, especially from, like, Scuffed there. Maybe not so Scuffed. Something I did see a lot for, like, Phantoms, personally, was there was a bit of lack of comms when it came to stuns. And I think there was a bit of panic from both sides at some points. I think that was maybe Phantom's downfall at the start, but they did start to compose themselves, and that's when they started getting those shots one after another, and that started just making Scuffed fall apart a bit. But they managed to pull themselves back together and get themselves up. Additionally, there was a lot of open goals, because if you leave that goal open, you have to be able to get back to it. If you can't get back to it, the other team is going to punish you, take threes, do whatever they can to get points.
Yeah, dude. Ah, that's right. That's absolutely right. I mean, I think, honestly, we'll see in that game if they are going to get that again. Leaves goals to open again. But that was a lovely bit analyst. For the first ever bit analyst, you guys are here to see it. H22. It is H20, fat man. You knew it. And this is the game. Oh, my God. I just got 20 different notifications at once there from my Spark overlay, telling me lots of things happened. I don't even know what they were. But they woke up again. Now there's going to be an attack coming in here from Winter. Winter back there to Owen. The game's starting up again. Owen is now visible for me. Welcome back, Owen. As they're going to take this. Go for the clear. No! And they immediately miss it. No, instead they are going to take it back again. Once again, Scuffed takes it back in hand and pass across. But the stuns come out. Phantom's the disc. Phantom's looking to clear reset, as I said. They're going to reset it. Pass it out, and then maybe go for the clear. Not yet. Nope, still not clearing yet. Never mind.
Yeah, not quite yet, but they will keep the possession as this gets up to Watchdog on the floor. Watchdog over to Locky11. Shot lane's not open, and he's under pressure, so he's got to send this one back to Winter. Winter gets a bounce pass over to Owen, but Owen not able to hold on to it or get it back to a teammate as this is now cleared through by Pajatek. Stack race coming through. PHT Winter going to win it, but Ochapi gets the steal. The shot, the three.
Damn.
It's going to be Scuffed on the board first this round with a three-pointer.
Damn, that was nice. That was a very nice little attack there. They do take that one in for the first 3 points. But interesting one here. Interesting little point to mention. Chatting to Locky a while ago, he mentioned to me that Phantoms have a different strategy than he's used to in Jesters, which was much more about passing upfield, not clearing. And we're seeing that. I mean, look at these guys go. I kept nearly calling him a clear, and there was absolutely no clears. Instead, there's a pass. There's another one to Locky. Locky's moving around. Gonna pass it back again. There's absolutely no clears coming in, and these guys have the control. They barely keep that one in hand. The stun comes out on the stack. Pass back again. They're holding down that stack very nicely. Here comes the attack. Locky! No! Bad attack. Recovers. Again. No. Winter gets stunned out once again. Ochapi clears it into the hands of Owen.
Oh, we're gonna look for that cross over to Locky. Locky trying to send this one back. It will find him off the bounce, but it's enough time for Pajitek to get there and get the stun. This will be cleared through by Ochapi, bouncing off the station into the hands of Locky. Locky looking for that pass up to Owen. It will connect in the midfield. Owen maybe waiting for a stack to get together. It looks like he's got no options quite yet. So he'll wait for a second before sending it to Watchdog. Watchdog down low to Winter. Winter, one more cut to Locky, but it is shut down by Oculalen with the save, and now the send out by Pajitek through the mid. It's going to be a stack race. Joshy T overshooting, but Ochapi's there first, and we know Ochapi does not miss today. That's another 3 for Ochapi.
Damn, he grabs it, he takes it on the 50-50, and he shoots that 3 points. Yeah, Chappie playing really clean. People in chat are saying it as well. Golty and Shriek and everyone. You guys definitely calling it as well. And you're right, you're absolutely right. He is playing a bit mercilessly. I mean, I can tell you right now by looking at my stats right here that I have that 9 points from Ochapi alone. The leading player in the entire game right now. Stuns coming out all around. Look, it's like just shot, not bouncing into them. Goes up instead. It's going to be Locky with the disc once again, anchoring. Not anchoring, just breaking midair. Owen over there to Watchdog, bouncing down below once again. What Pajitek there recovers. 6-0 so far. 3 minutes and a half into the game, and no one has scored from Phantoms yet.
No scores yet, and that drive won't work out for them either, as Pajitek is now driving in. Oculalen moving off to become a pass option, but Pajitek doesn't even need it as he baits out the goalie to open up the shot lane for him, putting that in the high side of the goal for another 2 for the side of Scuffed. They are now up 8-0.
Yeah, definitely looking like Scuffed might even just take this game in 2. How well they're doing right now. But they do chase down. There, Owen. Owen to Winter. Winter dances across to Locky. Goes across again. Lovely set of passes. That was actually really clean. I'm going to steal that joust. As they do is they pass back. Working down below. Locky across to teammates. Watchdog takes that one in for a lovely attack. 8-2 now as they do get their first points on the board. But is it too late? There's a lot of time.
Yeah, but, you know, Phantoms definitely needed those points there before Scuffed kept going with it and extended that lead. So now they are back within 6 and plenty of time to make up that difference, but they're going to have to create some opportunities and find a way to stop Scuffed. We'll see if they can do it. As Ochapi, oh no, not again. All right, not this time. Ochapi looking for that long half court, but will hit the nest. Thankfully, if you are a fan of Phantoms, but Ochapi with it again, sends it across to Oculalen. Oculalen sending that low, maybe for a dribble attempt, but it is read by Watchdog. Picked up once again, now into the hands of Owen. Owen up to Locky, and yeah, you're right. I mean, EU team whipping out a little bit of NA meta with the passing up the field. It's pretty great as this is now back to Winter. Winter sending this one high and through. Gonna take some weird bounces off of those top geos, but right into the hands of Winter. That was a calculated self-pass if I've ever seen one. But Winter not able to find the cross as Ochapi is there to get the clear.
As we do, sorry, that's my teammate fleeing me in the chat. Shut up, Summer. As we do get an attack coming in right here. No, just down below. Into the I can recover it. Low. What? Oh, Phantoms both missed that one. I want to point out real quick as they attack here. I'll tell you the attack first. There's an attack coming in. There's a Pajo attack. Lovely 0 angle. They were going to go for the attack, but instead they just, the pass, they just shoot in. Get 0 angle and get it back. 8 points out. But yeah. Phantoms have 90% of the prediction poll. 90% is a lot. That is a high number, Psychaotic, if you didn't know.
You know, 90's high? I had no idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I'm a good numbers. Yeah, 90%. But right now, they do not have nearly 90% of the points. They actually have, like, currently this game, I don't know, actually, what's that mouse? 2 out of 12. Not that much. They need to get more points on the board if they're going to get this to round 3, but Scuffed have the disc in hand once again.
Oh, once again, and here comes another opportunity. Pajitek sending that into the bubble, but it is a little too far in front of the teammates. So Owen is able to get there. Does not connect on the pass, but it was a self-pass, so it's fine. And this time Owen just goes for the clear. Just get it out of harm's way, man. As this is bouncing up into the Scuffed bubble right into the hands of Pajitek. But that Phantom stack able to get the stun and get back to it. as it is Winter with it now, looking at Ghost to Locky. Locky up high, looking for Watchdog. It will connect off the bounce, but he's immediately forced to send it back to Winter. And Winter, the double stun with Joshy T. Joshy T comes out of it first and is able to get this one cleared through, bouncing into the Phantom's bubble up high. It'll be a stack race, won by the side of Phantom. So Watchdog now looking for this clear. Oh, no clear for Watchdog. Oh, Chappie's there. You can't do that. Oh, Chappie's sending in yet another 3 for the side of Scuffed, and it's going to up that lead to 11 points.
11 points. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Scuffed looking very clean as they do take this one. So far, 11 points up, 11 points in the lead, and 1 round. One more to go. 11 points. Make that 14 points as Scuffed. Joshy T once again hitting it in. Joshy T with now what are these? Oh, 7 points. 7 points. And then Ochapi and Pagitek with 12 points each. Looking extremely clean.
Yeah. I want to, Galti in chat saying, Chappie again, this guy hits 90% of his shots. I want to say, it's not just that he's like hitting his shots, which of course you've got to do, but he's also super smart about the shots that he takes. He makes sure that goal is open. He creates those lanes by drawing out defense. Ochapi is just playing so smart right now, and it's paying off for him because he's dumping buckets worth of threes in, and it's been a struggle for Phantoms to keep up with. And Phantoms, as I'm saying that, struggling to convert on yet another 2-point opportunity. Oh, but they will get it. Oh my goodness, as I'm saying that, Scuffed unable to get the clear, Watchdog able to get the pickup, and Phantom's not quite done yet, but it's gonna be real close, and they're gonna have to start putting in threes.
Yeah, they absolutely are. They're gonna need to start hitting this game and hitting it hard. They've never hit a game before, because right now, okay, oh, barely just missing that punch to the head there. They do take that one away once again. Take it back. No! Straight down to Ochapi. Ochapi is going to take that disc and get stunned out, but they do recover. Ochapi working down below, shooting the 0 angle and hitting it at a 57.89 degrees. I don't really know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it's quite a sharp angle.
Yeah, I mean, numbers not needed. We saw it visually. That was quite the shot that Locky11 just pulled off, and it will get them up by 14 now, and that will be the ice. You cannot score that many goals with 42 seconds left, but let's just see for the sake of MMR who can get some more points on the board as Watchdog looks to send this one back to Winter. That will not connect. Now into the hands of Joshy T. Joshy T not able to connect with the clear either, but that's fine. Ochapi's there,
no.
And you know what Ochapi does? Oh, not that time at least. As that's going to go off the nugget. Ochapi looking for it again, but gets the double stun with Locky. Back into the hands of Watchdog now, under pressure, sends it back to Winter, and Winter's just going to chill at the nest.
That's net with the, here's how Phantoms can still win. As it did, this goes, oh, that's going to help, no! Joshy T with the long arms and the right positioning is going to get that one away, and that is game coming in. Scuffed win this one in 2 rounds with a ridiculous 18-4 Scuffed.
Yeah, I mean, Scuffed just playing so clean, so precise, and the long threes. I mean, how many of those goals were threes in that last round? I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but like a lot, a lot. And it's yeah, Scuffed just playing super well to create those opportunities, and their defense was insane, shutting down all of those cut lanes so Phantoms couldn't find anything, forcing Phantoms to take those drives that they didn't have the advantages on, and then the goalie was able to shut it down. So really solid performance by both teams today, but Scuffed just on another level this afternoon or evening. I don't know where you're watching from.
Wait, Nat, how many points did you put on them? Let's see, it says here. Oh, less than 2,000. Less than 2,000. You're fine. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that was a really lovely game. Scuffed came and they showed up and they showed what they can do. 4.5 thousand points for Phantoms. But you put 4. No, you didn't. All right, never mind. That was total. Anyway, Phantoms playing well. Scuffed just playing that much better this game. Really looking so clean and deadly. As that is going to be the last time those two teams will play, because the next time they're facing off might be in those finals, which are going to be happening. When are finals exactly? Do you remember?
Dimway's gonna kill me. I'm gonna go use the gift to go.
Oh my god, May 14th, May 15th. Come on. May 14th,
sorry,
May
I'm bad.
15th. May 14th.
Look,
That's like, okay.
I don't even know when my own family's birthdays are. Like, I'm really bad with dates, okay?
Okay, well, here's one for you, okay? May 14th.
Okay.
Here's another
May
one.
14th?
May 15th.
Okay. I can remember
Huh.
that. May 14th, May 15th. All right. I got this.
Yeah, you
As,
gotta make sure that you remember that one, because we need to get this game over and wrap it up like an empanada. And to help finish that is gonna be Lucky at 1-1. Lucky11. How's it going?
Hey, how are you guys? How's
Yeah,
how's
we're good. We're
everything?
good. We saw the game, and it wasn't your best, your best showing. I mean, what happened, you guys?
I mean, it's I'm not gonna make excuses. They played very well. They played really well. It's our first time playing with Owen. We've never actually played with him. A bit chaotic,
Really?
but I'm not gonna take anything away from Scuffed. I mean, we played them earlier in the week. We did a scrim against them, which I don't know why we didn't make it a match, but we played a scrim, main roster versus main roster, and I mean, it felt so easy when I played them then. Like, no offense to them, but they did not play well in the scrim. We dominated them every single round, and it felt easy. And then we come into this match, and I don't even think if we put our main roster in it, I think it would be way close. Like, I don't even think that was just because we were playing with a player we've never played with before. They played really well. They were really strong. They were very good at shutting down a lot of our options. We were looking for a lot of clear and boost options, and they were very good at holding down the mid line and not letting us through. And a lot of the, like, we managed to get through our QB a lot. Like, that's one thing I will criticize about them. They allowed us through into their half too easily every single time. But then in their defense, they're able to get their stacks back nice and fast and delay us getting our offense properly set up by leaving our two players in the back half. And it's hard to set up an offense against a team that's that well organized and that's able to get back that fast. And then they deliver pressure, and it feels like we have to force a lot of opportunities because the resets potentially aren't there. And we can find them, and eventually, and if we are able to find them, it still feels like we're a long way away from scoring against a team that's running such a good offense. No, they were incredible. It was great to see.
Yeah, it was a really, really good game. Honestly, you guys are playing well. It was just, you said, honestly, they were shutting it down every time. How do you feel?
Honest. That
How
wasn't
do you
a great
feel
performance.
coming into these finals then? In finals, when all on money on the line, do you reckon you can hold out against them on that if you go against them again?
I'm not sure. Well, finals isn't going to be the biggest. It's not going to be the biggest finals for Phantom. Let's just say. We're going into it half-heartedly, I feel, because it's like the day before me and Watchdog's exams. So.
No.
Yeah, no, it's bad. So I think we're just going in to have a bit of fun, but in finals, I feel like it should be a good matchup between us and Scuffed. I'd like to see the game pop up again because I think when you put our main roster up against theirs, it's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be a fun game.
Yep, I would agree with that. Honestly, you guys played I think when you guys are absolutely on form, like that game is definitely one to watch out for. This game, as we saw, but hyped up.
Yes.
But hey, we do have time for that. It is, of course, don't forget, May 15th, May 15th. Everyone, we will see you there. Do not leave. In the meantime, we do have a hydrate from Net, and also a sub from Mr. Steel 6. Cheers to you, Mr. Steel 6. Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Oh, that's a good water. I needed that. All right, thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Do you have any more games tonight, guys, before I leave us out?
I think that's it.
I think we're done.
NA
Venues, guys. We have NA venues. Wonder Team Man, what time are NA venues? 5 Pacific and 8 Eastern is venues. You guys can watch it. There are lots of good matches. I saw them earlier. I forgot every one of them. They look good still. We may do more later. Keep checking in. But in the meantime, we said, well, this has been Psychaotic. Lucky for the interview. Wonder Team Man on the cams. MG and H22. Shadowing H22 actually doing analyst earlier. And we'll see you guys in a bit. Pow.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.